Ready? Play.
Hi, I'm Alex. Thanks for having me on this show. At the very bottom of my list, I got Holger Rune, followed by Alexander Zverev, who lost 14 of his last 60 matches against top 10 players. And at 6th place, I have Stefanos Tsitsipas, sadly, because I feel like he's one of the best players of this field, actually on indoor hard court. He got a huge serve. I just like his overall package with the great net play and his mental strength, but this is just based on recent events and results. So yeah, I had to place him here. Then at 5th position, I
Ready?
second place, I have Jannik, whom I really like to watch on indoor hardcore. And I know people will torch me for that, but his match against Safilin just hasn't been great. His second serve is just not really good for indoor hardcore.
Play.
Hi, I'm Alex. Thanks for having me on this show. At the very bottom of my list, I got Holger Rune, followed by Alexander Zverev, who lost 14 of his last 60 matches against top 10 players. And at 6th place, I have Stefanos Tsitsipas, sadly, because I feel like he's one of the best players of this field, actually on indoor hard court. He got a huge serve. I just like his overall package with the great net play and his mental strength, but this is just based on recent events and results. So yeah, I had to place him here. Then at 5th position, I got actually Carlos Alcaraz, and I know people will torch me for that, but his match against Safilin just hasn't been great. His second serve is just not really good for indoor hardcore. I'm looking forward to him at this event. I think he's going to be better, obviously, than in his recent match against Safilin, but I couldn't rate him higher. And at 4th, I have Andrei Rublev, always solid on indoor hard court. Then bronze medaille, as we would say in German, I have Daniil Medvedev. I'm really looking forward to his 100th match against Alexander Zverev. No, I'm actually not. On 2nd place, I have Jannik, whom I really like to watch on indoor hardcore. I'm really looking forward to his match against Novak Djokovic, whom I actually got on 1st place.
Since we are in the last week of the season with the Elite 8, I won't rank them from 1 to 8. I would rather put them in tiers based on what little tennis I've seen in the last few months. I think tier 1 would be Djokovic, Medvedev, and Sinner. Djokovic to me is the standout favorite, but I'll be surprised if somebody else besides these 3 men win this event. No disrespect to Carlos Alcaraz, who himself is a generational talent, but his indoor record of last year and his record post-US Open this year doesn't inspire me much. But he's one guy who can make me eat my words. But I'll put him in a tier by himself in tier 2. Andrei Rublev is again a lone player in tier 3. His forehand has been on fire. He played a great match against Novak at Bercy. So I expect him to crash the top 4 party and probably be in the semis. And then I'll place the other 3 men in the tier 4. Zverev and Tsitsipas have won this event before, but I don't see them going to the semis, and same for Holger Rune, who himself has enormous potential. But I just don't think this is the debut where he'll go far. But his match against Sinner is the most popcorn-filled match for me in the round-robin stage. I think that'll deliver the goods.
Play.
It's that moment in the year again. Can't believe it's another year since the last ATP Finals in Turin, and yeah, here we are again. So power rankings, here we go. Number 8, the man who says that winning this tournament is more important than winning a Grand Slam, Stefanos Tsitsipas. Some of you might think, well, that's a little bit harsh given that he was in the semi-finals last week in Paris, winning 1-250 all year and not really making too much of an impression at many tournaments since Australia means that he comes in at number 8 for me. Anyway, also, by the way, I think Tsitsipas' sort of head-to-heads against players such as Rune, Alcaraz and Djokovic means it's going to be a tough ask for him to make it out of the group. Of course, the group, by the way, which will be drawn today as I record it in a couple of hours from now, but they haven't been drawn yet. And of course, this could have a slight influence on our power rankings, but listen, I'm going for it this way anyway. Number 7 on my list. John, count backwards. 7 on my list has to be Alexander Zverev. Again, similar reasons to Tsitsipas, but I think his form at the beginning of the Asia swing and also US Open, he made more of an impression there. I think he can trouble. It's kind of, sometimes when I'm making these lists, it's also like, how are you going to get on against Novak? How are you going to get on against Carlos? I think against Novak, he can probably trouble him slightly more than Stefanos can, but still, number 7 on the list. Anyway, let's get through this. Number 6. This was a tough one for me. Some of you might think I've placed Holger Rune too high at number 6, but actually I was considering him at number 5. And I went for the number 5 because of something recent that happened, and that changed my mind. But listen, number 6, Holger Rune. Again, I think when you're looking lower down the risk, again, it's kind of like, what can this player do if they're in the same group as Novak, or if they play Novak in the semi-finals? And Holger Rune, 2-2 head-to-head, could have beaten him in Paris recently. I know he barely won a match after Wimbledon this year, but for me, a power ranking has to be, you know, what could they do? What are they likely to do? Well, I don't think he'll get out of the group, because I just think his form hasn't been good enough. But let's just say he's in the same group as Novak, and he beats Novak. You're basically 1 foot in the semi-finals, they're off. So for me, he's number 6. Number 5, Andrei Rublev. Okay, I told you that I was not sure whether to go for Rublev or Rune, but I've gone Ruby because of his performance last week, and also because it was also against Novak. And I know I'm kind of, that's my gauge, basically, for a lot of this power rankings. So yeah, I think his performances in Paris and really throughout the year on both hard and clay have told me he is capable of easily getting out of the group, and therefore he's number 5. Number 4 on my list is, this was a tricky one, but ultimately I went for Daniel Medvedev, primarily because of his head-to-head recently changing against Jannik Sinner. Medvedev will still go into this tournament among the favourites. Of course, he's won it before, hard court specialist. I don't think the speed of the courts in Turin will trouble him too much in terms of it being a fast-paced court. We know how he wasn't too keen on Indian Wells with it being a bit slow and a bit gritty, but Turin no problem, although he didn't get out of the group last year. But of course it was mighty close with 3 third set tie breaks, and his form this year was much better than 2022. So he's number 4. But number 3 on my list is Jannik Sinner, and the main reason is I just think that arguably he's the best, most informed player on the tour. You know, maybe I'm being a bit generous towards Carlos Alcaraz, who's number 2 on the list, bearing in mind he's not shown a lot of form post-Wimbledon, really, despite getting to the final in Cincinnati in the semi-final of the US Open. But of course there he lost to Medvedev in a kind of a jarring defeat, and he's had a few more sort of shocking defeats since then, or surprising defeats since then. Nevertheless, Carlos Alcaraz, his ceiling, his capability, his year has still been phenomenal, even if it's had a slightly disappointing end to it. But it may yet, of course, have an incredible silver lining should he go on to lift the title in Turin. I mean, pretty much the number 1 has gone for him now. I think Novak just needs to get 1 win, and 1 being the magic number. Novak Djokovic, I think, is an inarguable number 1 on this power ranking list. Won the top tournament last year. He's the world number 1. He won 3 out of the 4 Grand Slams, and it was very close to being a calendar year slam. And his form is still there. These courts are fine for him. Do I need to make a case for Novak Djokovic? Not really. So herein ends my power rankings for the ATP Tour Finals 2023. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Hi, I'm Alex. Thanks for having me on this show. At the very bottom of my list, I got Holger Rune, followed by Alexander Zverev, who lost 14 of his last 60 matches against top 10 players. And at 6th place, I have Stefanos Tsitsipas, sadly, because I feel like he's one of the best players of this field, actually, on indoor hard court. He got a huge serve. I just like his overall package with the great net play and his mental strength, but this is just based on recent events and results. So yeah, I had to place him here. Then at 5th position, I got actually Carlos Alcaraz, and I know people will torch me for that, but his match against Turin just hasn't been great. His second serve is just not really good for indoor hardcourt. I'm looking forward to him at this event. I think he's going to be better, obviously, than in his recent match against Turin, but I couldn't rate him higher. And at 4th, I have Andrei Rublev, always solid on indoor hardcourt. Then, bronze medaille, as we would say in German, I have Daniil Medvedev. I'm really looking forward to his 100th match against Alexander Zverev. No, I'm actually not. On 2nd place, I have Jannik, whom I really like to watch on indoor hardcourt. I'm really looking forward to his match against Novak Djokovic, whom I actually got on 1st place. Who would have thought? Not me.
Play.
It's that moment in the year again. Can't believe it's another year since the last ATP Finals in Turin, and yeah, here we are again. So power rankings, here we go. Number 8, the man who says that winning this tournament is more important than winning a Grand Slam, Stefanos Tsitsipas. Some of you might think, well, that's a little bit harsh given that he was in the semi-finals last week in Paris, winning 250 all year and not really making too much of an impression at many tournaments since Australia. Means that he comes in at number 8 for me. Anyway, also, by the way, I think Tsitsipas' sort of head-to-heads against players such as Rune, Alcaraz and Djokovic means it's going to be a tough ask for him to make it out of the group. Of course, the group, by the way, which will be drawn today as I record it in a couple of hours from now, but they haven't been drawn yet. And of course, this could have a slight influence on our power rankings, but listen, I'm going for it this way anyway. Number 7 on my list. John, count backwards. 7 on my list has to be Alexander Zverev. Again, similar reasons to Tsitsipas, but I think his form at the beginning of the Asia swing and also US Open, he made more of an impression there. I think he can trouble. It's kind of, sometimes when I'm making these lists, it's also like, how are you going to get on against Novak? How are you going to get on against Carlos? I think against Novak, he can probably trouble him slightly more than Stefanos can, but still, number 7 on the list. Anyway, let's get through this. Number 6. This was a tough one for me. Some of you might think I've placed Holger Rune too high at number 6, but actually I was considering him at number 5. And I went for the number 5 because of something recent that happened, and that changed my mind. But listen, number 6, Holger Rune. Again, I think when you're looking lower down the risk, again, it's kind of like, what can this player do if they're in the same group as Novak, or if they play Novak in the semi-finals? And Holger Rune, 2-2 head-to-head, could have beaten him in Paris recently. I know he barely won a match after Wimbledon this year, but for me, a power ranking has to be, what could they do? What are they likely to do? Well, I don't think he'll get out of the group, because I just think his form hasn't been good enough. But let's just say he's in the same group as Novak, and he beats Novak. You're basically 1 foot in the semi-finals, they're off. So for me, he's number 6. Number 5, Andrei Rublev. Okay, I told you that I was not sure whether to go for Rublev or Rune, but I've gone Ruby because of his performance last week, and also because it was also against Novak. And I know that's my gauge, basically, for a lot of this power rankings. So yeah, I think his performances in Paris and really throughout the year on both hard and clay have told me he is capable of easily getting out of the group, and therefore he's number 5. Number 4 on my list is, this was a tricky one, but ultimately I went for Daniil Medvedev, primarily because of his head-to-head recently changing against Jannik Sinner, Medvedev will still go into this tournament among the favourites. Of course, he's won it before, hard court specialist. I don't think the speed of the courts in Turin will trouble him too much in terms of it being a fast-paced court. We know how he wasn't too keen on Indian Wells with it being a bit slow and a bit gritty, but Turin, no problem, although he didn't get out of the group last year, but of course it was mighty close with 3 third-set tie breaks, and his form this year was much better than 2022. So he's number 4, but number 3 on my list is Jannik Sinner, and the main reason is I just think that arguably he's the best, most informed player on the tour. You know, maybe I'm being a bit generous towards Carlos Alcaraz, who's number 2 on the list, bearing in mind he's not shown a lot of form post-Wimbledon, really, despite getting to the final in Cincinnati in the semi-final of the US Open. But of course there he lost to Medvedev in a kind of a jarring defeat, and he's had a few more sort of shocking defeats since then, or surprising defeats since then. Nevertheless, Carlos Alcaraz, his ceiling, his capability, his year has still been phenomenal, even if it's had a slightly disappointing end to it. But it may yet, of course, have an incredible silver lining should he go on to lift the title in Turin. I mean, pretty much the number 1 has gone for him now. I think Novak just needs to get 1 win, and 1 being the magic number. Novak Djokovic, I think, is an inarguable number 1 on this power ranking list. Won the top tournament last year. He's the world number 1. He won 3 out of the 4 Grand Slams, and it was very close to being a calendar year slam. And his form is still there. These courts are fine for him. Do I need to make a case for Novak Djokovic? Not really. So herein ends my power rankings for the ATP Tour Finals 2023.
Ready? Play.
Hello, how are we doing? The most hungover man in the whole of Scotland. How are we doing? Talking tennis. We're good to go. Right, so Sinner and how are the ATP? We're at the ATP Finals. I can't believe we're here already. It's November. Jesus, where has the year gone? Let us know where you think. Obviously, we'll talk about the Sinner Tsitsipas match, but I wanted to know. I was thinking about this pre-stream. Where do you rank the ATP Finals for you? Where, like, as a tennis fan? Yeah, I'm sorry, Matthew, man. Honestly, I said to John, I was out last night, somebody's birthday, couple of pints, thought about phoning in sick, thought, no, I can't do that. It's the ATP Finals. So do I look worse for wear? Matthew, yes or yay or nay? Do I look as if I'm hungover? I look pretty pale. Aye. You know, somebody who's never hungover is Andrew Murray because he doesn't drink. But anyway, back to the game at hand. Tsitsipas Sinner. I'm really looking forward to this one. You know, hungover me says I want this to be 6-1, 6-2 Sinner. Tennis fan me wants this to be a 3-setter. So where do you guys land? This one's going to be fun, by the way, because I've got so much nonsense in my head that I want to talk about it. I really want to talk about the nonsense in my head. I was thinking about it's always sunny in Philadelphia. I know I've got a lot of American viewers. How many people watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia here? Isn't being pale just standard for... No, I tan well. I really tan well. Honestly, I go to the sun. I tan first 2 days brown, absolutely brown, like a Greek god. And then afterwards, I just go red. So no Matthew. Matthew, where are you from? I bet you, I mean, De Souza, you sound South American. You sound brilliant. I want to go to the Bombonera. But anyway, let's get back to the tennis. I know it's not the best start to the stream. I am the most hangover man on the planet right now. So anyway, Sinner versus Tsitsipas. Let me ask you guys out there on the tennis stream. Remember, like, subscribe, take a link, take a copy of this, send it to your pals, send it to the WhatsApp and say there's a Scottish guy, a hungover Scottish guy talking about tennis right now and he doesn't have a clue what he's doing. Send that. That'll be funny. All right. But I will try and talk you through the first match of the ATP Finals. And I'm going to ask you guys, where does the ATP Finals rank in terms of when you start in January? You know, the tennis year starts very early, probably on New Year's Day, most of the days. Where do you rank? Do you look forward to this exact moment at the start of the year? I'm going to be honest, I don't. I don't see the ATP Finals as big as a lot of people make it out to be, but it is the top 8 players in the world right now. And I just want to see how much credence do you guys put into this? How much? Anastasia, the lovely Anastasia, is going to be producing for us today, full of knowledge. I'm sure she'll have a couple of comments in the chat. But yeah, how much on a scale of the hi Anastasia? Woo, how much on the scale of the Grand Slams? You've got like Monte Carlo, Madrid, Cincinnati, all that. Like, how much do you guys? I want to know. I genuinely want to know because this isn't one that I put in my calendar. If I'm being honest, I'm absolutely love it. I absolutely love the fact that we're watching Sinner Tsitsipas at half one and it's not a final on a Sunday. But I just want to know, like, how. I know there's a lot of points. There's a lot of money. Was it 4.8 million or something like that? The biggest tennis cash prize if you win all 5 of your matches. But how much, like, as you as a tennis fan, like, screw the tennis players, you as a tennis fan, how much do you look forward to this at the end of the year? Is it like, okay, stop all clocks, I'm watching the tennis today? Remember, there's only 2 matches today. Oh, good. I'm telling you, I commentated, I think, a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, on Tsitsipas looking rotten. So Anastasia has let us know. Anastasia, can you bring that one up onto the stream? There we go. Thank you very much. We are so in sync. Anastasia doesn't think about the finals until after the US Open, but she loves the spectacle. So in January, February, remember the race to Turin is a live app. We all look at it and we all talk about it. I just wonder, for me, it's not like something that I look forward when the year starts. Obviously, the Aussie Open, and then I know we're going into the clay swing, and then I'm looking forward to the French Open, and then obviously the French happens, and then I'm looking forward to Wimbledon, and then the US Open happens, and I have a slump. I go down. I go, all right, okay, there's not much happening here. I don't go, oh, this is the lead up to the ATP Finals. So I just wanted to know, is every tennis fan like myself? But anyway, I'll talk you through this chat. It is a watch along. So where Tsitsipas has won his first service game, as you can see. But Jannik Sinner looks dialed in. Remember, Jannik Sinner has been in Turin for a good amount of days, probably more than most players. And he's just sweetly struck a forehand winner. This one's going to be tight, I think, because I think Tsitsipas is playing well, but somebody disagree with me. I want somebody to disagree with me. Who's winning this? Come on. Tsitsipas or is it Jannik Sinner? I'm going to say Jannik Sinner for me. But Tsitsipas has been playing well, really well. I think I commentated on a match 2 weeks ago. And And Jannik Sinner, Tsitsipas was looking very good until the final, and he just looked rotten until the semi-final. Sorry. So now let's talk you through this. Sinner is serving second serve. Backhand by Tsitsipas, forehand by Sinner. It goes long, block return, sliced, backhand return. The serve is working. The serve is working for Jannik Sinner. What do we think about the draws? Did anyone see? Did anyone see the press conferences of like Rublev, Medvedev, Zverev, and Alcaraz? I thought that was really good content. Well played, ATP. I know they don't get great, love, but if anyone watched the content that we're firing out over the weekend, come on, that's got to be a good laugh, is it not? Somebody asked me, who's your off-court personality? Definitely Rublev. Andy, Ruby. So we're at 1-0 in this match. First match of the ATP Finals. Who is winning this ATP Finals? Anyone got any clue? What do you think about the groups? Let me know. Come on. Serve ace there by Tsitsipas. I think Tsitsipas, by the way, is going to surprise a lot of you guys. I think Tsitsipas is in his peak right now. I know the forehand didn't work recently. Anastasia thinks that the groups are pretty evenly set up. Okay, Anastasia, I'm going to put you on the spot. Everybody knows that you're producing this. Who's winning this match, Anastasia? Because the last time me and you chatted, Tsitsipas's forehand was all over the shop. Has he spent the week sorting that out? Okay, 30 love. Slight edge to Sinner. The players are exchanging forehands now with a backhand by Tsitsipas. Quite like this matchup here. Tsitsipas now back on the forehand, and it's a sliced drop shot by Tsitsipas, but Sinner is up to it. He fist bumps the air. First point on the Tsitsipas serve, but is that a nod to what things that come? Tsitsipas looked like he got bored from the rally because he wasn't. I'm sorry, I'm just watching it back. Tsitsipas looked like he got bored in that rally there for some reason. Like, he was doing well. He was dominating. I think he's a finesse player, but he went for the drop shot at the wrong time, and Tsitsipas read it and put away the winner. 30-15. Straight into the net. I disagree. I think I don't think that was a great drop shot. It was the wrong time. It was probably a good drop shot, but it was the wrong time to play the drop shot. 40-15 on the Tsitsipas serve. What else has been happening? Jack Draper, Mannarino. Anyone want to speak about that? First challenge of the match. First serve by Stefanos. He's pretty sure this is in, by the way. And it is in. So game 2, Stefanos Tsitsipas. Just to describe what happened there. Tsitsipas put a serve. He was pretty sure it was in, and because it was called long. Good challenge. So we're at 2-1 Tsitsipas. So anyway, in the changeover, as the players sit down, let's talk about, there's loads to talk about. The Billie Jean King Cup. What's been happening there? Italy obviously doing well, and Jannik Sinner. I'm looking at the TV. Jannik Sinner is most match wins in a season by Italians. Sinner's won 57 matches this year. Well done, Jannik. Can Jannik Sinner win a Grand Slam? There's 2 or 3 people he needs to be overcome, but he's overcome every single one of them apart from, Novak. Can Jannik Sinner 2024 Will he win a Grand Slam? Let me know. Let me know. Let's get talking. Where's this one going to go? Where is this one going to go? I think Jannik. Anastasia thinks the old El Carato. So where's this one going to go? The Carota boys. I would love to see them. I'd love the camera to go to them. This is going to be a big game here. Come on. Jannik Sinner. 7. Who's got the better forehand, Anastasia? Come on, talk to me. Who's got the better forehand right now? Because I really, really like Steph's forehand. However, when me and you were commentating on it, last Sunday, it was all over the place, wasn't it? We'll go to Mr. Sinner, Matthew. I need a bit more. I'm looking at this. What does Tsitsipas, Matthew? What does Tsitsipas have to do to win this match? Then I'll push that onto you. What does Tsitsipas have to do? You know, they can blast forehands at each other, but what does Tsitsipas have to do to win this match? Good volley there, and it's put away by Stefanos. My personal opinion is time his approach to the net. And remember, Tsitsipas was 5-7 against Sinner, so he is the leading man. But we're at 40-15 on the Jannik serve. First serve in and block return long. We're at 2-all. Where is this break going to come from? No break points faced so far. It's been a server's paradise. But what does Stefanos Tsitsipas have to do to win this match? And in the same vein, what does Jannik Sinner have to do to win this match? Intrigued. Good serve by Steph. But Jannik Sinner's all over this. And they're exchanging forehand now. Big forehand winner by Jannik Sinner. And that just shows you that that Stefanos Tsitsipas doesn't have that great a slice, does it? He just popped that up for Jannik Sinner to just say, see you later. You've just spotted the Carota boys. Where? Get a screenshot up and put it up on the thing. "12 minutes in. Tsitsipas, second serve. Love 15 down. Backhand by Tsitsipas. They're rallying here. Looks like Jannik Sinner's love 30 up. What I'm seeing from this so far is that if Sinner puts the pressure on, he's playing it to the feet. He's playing it right on the baseline. He's love 30 up, but he's taking charge here. This is the work that is going into it. Tsitsipas tries to load a serve, caves it. First serve is a let. We're love 30. Goes down the tee. Block return by Jannik. And Jannik, oh, that's went long. Apparently, he's going to challenge it. Right, so just to describe to you guys while the challenge comes in, Tsitsipas went down the tee with his serve, block returned by Jannik Sinner, and the forehand then went deep from Tsitsipas, and Jannik Sinner tried to do a running winner that went wide and wide. So 15-30. Tsitsipas tries to go down the tee again with his first serve. It goes into the wrong service box. And Sinner is on the second serve, has just got that one, the old ski whiff, as we call it. $15 miles an hour slower. Tsitsipas again tries to load that serve up, doesn't come off. And he's went first serve down the tee again. He's liking this tee serve. Sinner gets it back. And Tsitsipas hits the net on the +1. And we have a break point. The first break point of the ATP Finals in Turin. Jannik Sinner to break serve. I don't think Tsitsipas is up for this again. Again, every time I commentate on Tsitsipas, the forehand doesn't fire. Here we go. First serve. Bet he's going to down the tee. He's going down the tee. Down the tee. He didn't go down the tee. But he didn't hit a first serve. So second serve, Jannik Sinner stepping up a little bit. Backhand return right to the feet of Tsitsipas. And it hits the net cord. And Jannik Sinner has broken serve. It is 3-2 Jannik Sinner, the first man to make his mark. He punches the box. He sits down. And he is taking charge of this first round-robin match of the group. How are we thinking then? Matthew, he can hold serve. This is in his control. Then wait for the break and wait for Sinner to blank. Matthew, what do you think of it now? Tsitsipas. Come on. Come on. Talk to me. Talk to me. Where are these Carota boys? Where are the Sinner fans? Where are the Tsitsipas fans? Come on, Jane, Max, Ghost. Where are the usuals? Come on. Let's get talking. I've got a good question for you. I was watching The Avengers last night with my son. Okay? So I've got a question for the group right now, the 22 people who are watching this. There's the Carota boys. Anastasia, well done. Well done. I like that. I like that. So I've got a question for you. I was watching the Avengers last night with my son who is 15 months. Which one is better? Endgame or Infinity War? What Avengers film is better? Start the poll, Anastasia. What is better? Because I had a long discussion with my mate this morning about which one's better. But anyway, Infinity War or Endgame? And we'll talk about that in the middle of the tennis. Okay, Sinner 3-2, break a serve into the body. Good backhand there by Steph. And then Steph goes long with the backhand. His backhand isn't great. I mean, he uses it enough, but is Steph's backhand his one-handed backhand up there with others. I'm not a fan of it, got to be honest. I like his forehand, but not a fan of that. 15 love to Jannik Sinner. Good forehand there by, and a good ball. So players are rallying there. Really nice volley by Stefanos Tsitsipas. Sinner tried to go down the line. He'd read it. Great control there. Great control. Come on, Stefanos. Come on. Let's make a match of this. First serve by Sinner hits the top of the net. It's a fault. Backhand down the tee. Sinner did. Backhand by Tsitsipas. And Sinner has hit the net. That's an unforced error there by Jannik Sinner. He had all the court to work with. He could have picked his spot. It wasn't as if it was drilled at his feet. And this is a little bit of trouble for the Italian. 20 minutes gone. Down the tee, ace. Jannik's heard me there and said, you know what? Scoff off. Yes, scoff. Well done, Jannik Sinner. 2 aces now. He's hitting his first serve 84% of the time. He's a big serve again. Pressure here, 30-all. Ball returned by Steph, but put away on the +1 by Jannik Sinner. Oh, that's all he needs to do. That's all he needs to do is serve well, dominate the points, and see out this first set. Turin looking beautiful. Anyone been to Turin in the chat? Anyone at all? Nope. Cool. Here's a question for the poll, Anastasia. Other than what's better, Infinity War or Endgame, what is Tom going to order for food after this match? Go. Is it going to be a Chippy? Is it going to be a McDonald's? Is it going to be a KFC? Anyway, we're at 4-2. Now, Steph has got a problem with this. He always loses the first point on his serve. He hit a good first serve, returned by Sinner, and Tsitsipas tried to wrong foot Jannik. And he went long and wide. Probably the fastest thing. I agree. So we're at love 15 on the Tsitsipas serve. This could be a very, very quick set here. The lovely Anastasia doesn't know how to do the polls. So we would ask for your comments. What will Tom order next? Great forehand winner by Stefanos Tsitsipas. That's showing a bit of character. The momentum isn't with him. But that is beautiful. Beautiful. At his very best. 15-0. But lovely winner there by Stefanos Tsitsipas. Goes down the tee, kinda backhand to backhand. They're both playing the backhand. Sinner goes for the forehand winner though. About 6 or 7 shots through the rally. Tsitsipas just goes, nope, not for me. I'm killing this. And we're at 15:30. This could be a very, very. We're 22 minutes in, 23 minutes in. Tsitsipas has 15.30. Sorry, Sinner has 15.30. The players rally. Forehand, now backhand by Tsitsipas. That doesn't look too healthy, but forehand goes into the net by Sinner, and we're at 30 all. Remember, hit like and subscribe. We're going for 5,000 subscribers. Come on. When I started this, there was only 1,000 of you. We hit 2,000. We hit 3,000. Let's hit 5,000. Come on. Tsitsipas, second serve. Returned by Sinner. Oh, that was long. And it's 40-30. Got to say, I don't think Tsitsipas is hitting the ball. He's not timing it well. Is that just me? Tsitsipas, like Steph, isn't he really timing the ball that greatly? But we're at 40-30. He's only one game, one break of serve behind. I don't want to be poo-pooing on the pass parade. As the players forehand it, Tsitsipas is going to win this one surely, and he does. Lovely, excellent tennis there by both, really, but Tsitsipas stepping up. And what's your thoughts, guys, on Stefanos Tsitsipas? Come on, give me a comment. Yay or nay? Is Stefanos Tsitsipas, you know, as a personality, dingy the tennis, what do you think about Steph? Come on, let me know. We are 4-3 Sinner to serve to win 5-3. Anyone else got any chat? Anastasia saying that Tsitsipas is playing better than she expected. I mean, Tsitsipas, come on. This guy is a Grand Slam finalist. Tsitsipas, I always think he's got the game. He doesn't have the backhand, but he's got the game to be a challenger. I just don't think his head's right. I just do not think his head's right. I just don't think Tsitsipas is clued in to how tennis works. I know that's weird to say, but Tsitsipas is just a weird guy. Okay, I did not know this, Anastasia. Anastasia with the breaking news. Tsitsipas apparently had to end two pre-match training sessions because he was injured. So, is that going to play a part? My prediction, Sinner sees this out with 4 points. On that news, Sinner sees this out and breaks it next time. Let's see. Yeah, it's good. Agreed. The players are probably in the best rally of the match so far. Forehand, backhand slice by Steph. Pick up, backhand by Jannik. He goes for a drive, backhand this time. Jannik does. Goes right. He's getting his range. Jannik has his range in here. And when I say that, I mean he is finding the line or the back of the court every time. He's pummeling Stefanos Tsitsipas. But every single shot that Stefanos has to hit is at his feet because Jannik Sinner is going for his feet. $18-shot rally, that one. Serve, ace, Jannik Sinner. I told you this was going to be an easy game. Paula Badosa on the screen right now, of course. Tsitsipas. You don't get that with the Tsitsipas. Hello, Jake Davies. Welcome to the party. Not much happening so far, but Jannik Sinner has just volleyed home the 40 love. Jake Davies, good guy. Jake, I always love your chat on Twitter. Every sport that's going, Jake is commenting on it. Love it. Love it. Winners. Jannik Sinner's had 10 winners so far. 10! And he just put an ace away again. That's what? 2 aces in that game. 4 aces in the match. Come on, Jannik Sinner. 5-3 up. I'm going for a Sinner break here. Somebody fight me on that. Fight me on it. Jannik Sinner's going to break serve here. Come on. Greg Rosetsky telling the TV channel that the sound of Jannik's ball, I assume he means ball striking, but the sound of that is absolutely pristine right now compared to Tsitsipas. Tsitsipas, though, wrong foots his opponent. Lovely stuff by Steph. I'm telling you, this is a different Steph. Come on, Steph. Jake, I was just telling the troops I'm the most hungover man in the world, but I'm still going to try my best to talk you through this one. I see when I said sound of his ball, I actually thought that to myself. I'm like, this doesn't really read right. But anyway, we go again. 30 love. Tsitsipas. 30-15 now. Tsitsipas. Good return there by Jannik Sinner. Returning well, so is Jannik Sinner. Good return again by Sinner. Puts it up the forehand. That one went long though, and it's 40-15. Looking like El Carato is going to have to serve this one out. They're going to sit down in a couple of minutes. So let me know, Jake. I need you. I need you, brother. I need you, brother. What is the main talking point of tennis right now? Like, give me a question that we can all discuss. Tsitsipas has just put away an absolutely beaut. Agreed. Okay, so we have this is it. Sorry, I'm just looking at the data. What do we think about the data these days? They've got a new thing in the ATP, don't they? They've got a new data thing that they supply to all the coaches and the players. What do we think about that? What does Steph Tsitsipas have to do not to lose this first set? You know, he's serving down the barrel of a gun here. What's happening, folks? Not much chatter. Oh, here we go. Why? Okay, Jake. I agree with you to an extent. Why does Steph have a 5-7 matchup against Jannik Sinner? Out of the 7 times they played, Tsitsipas wins 5 of them so far. So what you're saying isn't wrong. So why is that? Why would that be different now? Forehand by Sinner. That looked long by... Oh, it is long. Tsitsipas gets a cheap one there. Does Sinner make the semi-finals if he wins this? Oh, what happened there? The graphic format has small... I have no idea what's going on. Okay, Sinner hasn't hit a first serve in this game, and that's a great return by Steph. And he goes too big for it. Tsitsipas goes for it too wild there, man. He had the control of the rally. Oh, okay. Anyone not watching this? Hands up if you need an absolute description of what is going on. We're at 30 love. Sinner had all the court to play with. Au contraire. Au contraire to you. Where's this going? Where are you coming from? Where are you talking to me from? Au contraire. Explain the description, please. Okay, I like that. Thank you. No problem at all. I will absolutely describe the hell out of this. So, set point. We're going to go for a break if this goes, but 40-30. Jannik sitting there from the deuce court, go. He's just hit the top of the net. So he is going for his second serve here. Big point here. Gets into the service box, right at the feet of Sinner on the return. Backhand to backhand, the players play. Good backhand there by Steph. Another one up the line. And Steph has got to control this rally, but backhand by Steph. And it's now, Steph probably hitting the ball better than he's ever hit it. And he puts it away for a winner. Stefanos Tsitsipas. That was his best point of the match. On set point down. We're at deuce, but well played to Stefanos Tsitsipas. I like that. Absolutely lashed it. It could have went anywhere, but he put it away. Well done, Stefanos. Exponendamos. How are we doing? Talk to me. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, au contraire. Come on, give me some chat. We're at juice. On the ad court. Good first serve by Sinner, and he puts away a forehand winner. And we have set point again. Hello, Expodamus. How do I say your name? Expodamus? Expoundamus. I don't know how to say it. Where are you talking to me from, Expoundamus? Expendimus. I'm just going to say it like that. Set point. Second serve. Arizona. I have been to Arizona. I was in Arizona. I was in Phoenix, Arizona last year. Too warm for a Scotsman. Jannik Sinner wins the first set 6-4. Expedimus, we are going to pick this up. I'm going to take a quick break. We're going to play a video here, but it's 6-4, first set. Jannik Sinner in the first ATP match of the ATP Finals. Sorry, guys. Just try to sort out the camera here. There we go. Better camera. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Technical problems on a live stream. How are we doing? Okay, 20 of you guys watching. That means 20 people other than Tsitsipas. Not saying much. Come on, let's talk. Let's talk. Tsitsipas. I was in Phoenix, Arizona 18 months ago, 16 months ago. And too warm, as I said, too warm for a Scot like myself. But where was I? I was staying right in the centre. You know how you're building. Hello, Ghost. There's my boy, Ghost. Come on. Come on, Ghost. Yes. Yes. Ghost, I've got a challenge for you. Ghost, I want you to watch Father Ted. Somebody watch Father Ted. Does anyone know what Father Ted is? Great Irish sitcom, but you just need to find it. Honestly, the funniest show. Anyway, back to the tennis. Second set. Yes, Jake. Father Ted is awesome. Oh, Ghost, I have to ask you where your ATP Finals winner. I mean, I don't think I have to ask you this, but Ghost, are you going for who are you going for? Come on, surprise us all. Absolutely not, Ghost. Honestly, mate. Look it up, find it, look it on YouTube right now. It is the funniest show of all time. Basically, me and my missus were watching it last night. And it is John Silk is on. He's in Seville, remember. John Silk, producer John, is in Seville at the BJK Cup. On how's things, John? What's happening in Seville? I was there a few weeks ago. But yeah, Father Ted, honestly, awesome. Tsitsipas, you're going to have to. Where am I from, or where is who from? Of course, the Ginger King himself. Did you watch the? Did you watch the press conferences? How good were they? Honestly, man, loved the content. The players are rallying right now. Backhand by Tsitsipas. Suddenly looks like he's got top of this rally, but a good. Oh, it's hit the net. Me, okay, I'm from Glasgow, Scotland. Yes, my name is Tom. Glasgow, Scotland. Ghost, do you know something that I don't? Like, is there a reason why we call John Silky? Is that one? Is that a meetup that you two have had one time, or is it just by the surname? I don't know. Silky is Silky. I wonder how John is doing in Seville right now. Remember 2024. Tsitsipas, talk to me. I agree, Ghost, I agree. I absolutely love Rublev. I pure love him. I just want to hug him. I just want to cuddle up to him. I just want to cuddle Rublev. Andrei Rublev is my boy. You put your mic off. Oh, I am a genius. You say I'm a genius? Where's this one going, Ghost? Where is this one going? Ghost, talk to me. Aaron, you've spelt that wrong, Tsitsipas. Spelled that one wrong. It's A-R-R-A-N. And I used to spend like every winter in Arran. Broderick, Lamlash, the Douglas Hotel, the Auchrani. So, but it's ARRAN, to be fair to you. But I understand why you've went with Aaron that way. Steph's Dan all looking good. Sinner and 2. That's easy to say now, Ghost, halfway through the second set, mate. Where have you been? Ghost, I've got a question for you. Nobody else has answered this. What is better in the Avengers film? Is it Infinity War or Endgame? And if you haven't watched any of them, get them on Disney tonight. Watched it with my 1-year-old son this morning. Loved it. Anyway, as the players rally, Sinner goes for a lob. Does that work? Did it? That didn't make it, did it? I don't ever wonder why I was sleeping. Had a dream where I was making fun of Aussies for some reason. This is why we're on this channel, man. This chat is good. Why would you make fun of Australians? Is this game over now, guys? Hi, Jane. How are we doing? Jane, I saw what you were saying about Mario, and I loved it. The fuzzy-haired boy. I hope we're all good. I hope we're all good. Let's talk into this match right now. This could be an early bed for Stefanos, because Stefanos is all over the place right now. Let's be honest. What do you mean you don't know? Like she chose to die, Ghost. It was either her or what's his name? Hawkeye. Renner. Jeremy Renner. Finita. But is Infinity War not better? I think because I don't like time travel in films. Because it means that like the guy, like you can do something wrong and then the time travel will just change it all. I don't like time travel in films. I don't like dream sequences or time travel in films because like somebody can do something and it's like, aye, but cheat code, ABC, up, down, left, right, centre, boom, change it. Love 15 on the Tsitsipas, love 40, sorry, on the Tsitsipas serve. Saves the first break point, but this could be a double break here. Sinner. Exactly, Jane. Exactly. It is lazy. Somebody does something, we'll just travel back in time. Hate it. Anyway, let's talk about the tennis here. 1540. John will shout me if I don't. Tsitsipas going to win this rally, and he's saved 2 break points for a double breakdown. He's got 1 chance left. Alright, Ghost. My only point is, look at Infinity War. Obviously, Thanos does his thing, but we all knew that. How they're going to get this back? They'll travel through time. And when you watch a film or you watch somebody, and then it's like, he does a bad thing. How are the script writers? How are us as fans going to get with that? We'll just travel through time. So how can you trust anything you watch? Do you know what I mean? Ridiculous. Anyway, official review. Sky Glass, by the way, is the official reviewer, apparently. And I think it's a second serve. 55 minutes in, and Steph is facing a double break. No, Jane. No, Hubie can't. I know we would all love to see Hubie. and his little egg walk as the players rally. Oh, there's a great forehand by Steph. He's going to save this break point here. Really well played, Steph Tsitsipas. That's the best he's played, isn't it? That was brilliant. 3 break points down for a double break. This game was going to be over. But well played, Stefanos Tsitsipas. That's the best he's played so far this match. Really nice control. Did you watch... Okay, Ghost. The problem with Ragnarok was they were trying to make it too much into a comedy film. It's too many jokes. Joke. Like, focus on the point. We're building up to Thanos coming in. So why are you talking about bloody Ragnarok? Like, they just built up. And by the way, let's not be an Asgardian, because it must be rubbish to be an Asgardian. Anyone watched the new David Fincher one, The Killer? I think me and the missus are going to watch that later on tonight. Just to let you know, Steph has turned that around. Love 40 down, and has won his game. So Sinner still a breakup, but it's not as bad as most might seem. So anyway, Ghost, talk to me. And Jane has asked you a question, Ghost, as well. John is in Seville. Producer John, the El Cinco, the Silky Boy, is in Seville right now. I guarantee you he will be supplying you all with great content. So keep on subscribing. Text your mates right now and say, there's a guy talking about rubbish. Yeah, Ghost. I'm going to watch that one, I think, tonight. The Killer, David Fincher. Of course, 7. What else did Fincher do? Zodiac. He did Zodiac. I love my films. I'd watch a film every day of the week rather than your normal television. What temperature are you on right now, Ghost? And where are you again? The Rainmaker. Has that got Matt Damon in it? I love a courtroom drama. Okay, Sinner doesn't like the court right now. He's attacking the Tsitsipas forehand as the screen is showing us. I've got a challenge for you, Ghost. They are there. Anastasia, can you bring up the Carrot Boys again for us, if you can? Jane, the Carota Boys are there. Anastasia showed it earlier on. Okay, Ghost, I've got a challenge for you, right? Now, this is my party trick. Now, I've not seen the new Scorsese film, to be fair, the Flowers of the Moon or whatever it's called. There we go, Anastasia. Well played, spotted. There we go. Look at that, Jane. Right, Ghost. I want you to tell me Leonardo DiCaprio's character name in all the films he's ever done. Right? So every film he's ever done, I want you to tell me the character name. And I want you to ask me, and I'll be able to tell you, because that's my party trick. I can tell you. Weird. I've got a weird tick about it. Sinner looking fluid right now. 30, love up. David Gann. Sean Power. Jack what though? What's the surname in Titanic? What is the surname? See, nobody knows the surname of Jack. Nobody knows it. I do. Jack what? Come on. Come on. Come on, Sean and Ghost. Yeah, okay. The Basketball Diaries. You're going to go for that one as well? Come on. Let's be serious here, boys. What is Jack's surname in Titanic? That's the question. And don't Google it. Do not Google it, because I know it. I know it. So if you all of a sudden come up with it, nope. Do you want me to tell you? Jack Dawson. Honestly, it's a weird tick I have. What's his name in The Departed? What's his name in The Departed? I just said that, Sean. You're at it. Billy Costigan. The Departed. Billy Costigan. As the players rally, Sinner has went long. Okay, I'm going to let you away, Sean, there. What other films he in? Go, tell me. Hit me with it. Billy Costigan is his name in The Departed, by the way. As the players rally. Tsitsipas smashing his forehand here. But Sinner is meeting it every step of the way. It's so difficult to push him about, Jannik Sinner. Billy Costigan. That's his name in The Departed. Yes. What's Jack Nicklaus' name in The Departed? Frank Costello. Yes, I know. Infernal Affairs. There's two movies. There's Internal Affairs and Infernal Affairs. I think it's Infernal Affairs. Yes, you're correct. Infernal Affairs. Mate, I know my films. I should write for Empire magazine. Okay, let's get back to the tennis. 30-15, Tsitsipas serve. He's been under pressure every step of the way in this set. Tsitsipas pulls off a forehand there, backhand by Sinner. Backhand this time by Tsitsipas, and it goes long on the backhand by Jannik Sinner. That's why we're here. We're here for the tennis. Who's watching the Djokovic-Rune match later on? Yeah, the Basketball Diary is the one that I don't know, right? But I can tell you the one that of the Revenant, which is my pure go-to one. Like, remember the Revenant? Oscar winner, the Revenant, the one that he won his Oscar for. I could tell you his name in that. I bet you nobody else could do that. Steph's looking good, Expononis. Because I love tennis, Ghost. Because I love tennis. Anyway, his name in The Revenant I'm going to give that up for 5 minutes. The name of the Revenant is... Come on. I'll give you 2 minutes. Anyway, to let Exponums know, we're at 3-2 here. Steph's looking all right. He's struggling on his serve. He's not putting any pressure on the Sinner serve. And the momentum right now is with Jannik Sinner. However, we all know that in tennis, the momentum can change like that. Paolo Badosa is in his court. Hugh Glass. Okay, Hugh Glass is his name in the Revenant. Hugh Glass. Another film. Colonel Candy and Django Unchained. Is it Colonel Candy? I don't know. Tom Hardy did have a great role in it. It was a great fight sequence at the end. Hardy played it well. Hardy, who is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champion these days, by the way. Because I'm a weirdo. I'm a pure weirdo and I pure love Leonardo DiCaprio. I love Leo Messi and I love Leonardo DiCaprio. So my son is called Jamie Leo Grant. His middle name is Leo because of those two. Anyway. Sarah, 15 love, really strong serve, first serve. Forehand by Sinner and the netball by Tsitsipas. It wasn't even that bad a return as well. Tsitsipas is looking pumped here. Good serve. Jannik still down the tee. 40 love. He's making, what do you call, easy work of this. Not Jamie Vardy. My middle name is James. And I don't know, I've always liked the name Jamie. I wanted to call him Leo, but the missus wouldn't allow me to call him Leo. Double fault by Jake, give me a Leonardo DiCaprio film. Come on. Anything you can think of. Don't ask me Romeo and Juliet, because I can't figure that one out. Gangs of New York. Somebody asked me that. Jannik Sinner sees it. Oh, well, we know that, don't we? Jordan Belfort. We know that one. I'm just checking. Mummy is texting me. I don't know. Ghost, what have I missed? What is this Hubie thing? No player's going to pull out of the fucking the ATP Finals. Dom Cobb. Dominic Cobb. Inception. Love it. Yes, I do like DiCaprio, Jake. Blood Diamond, that is a good one. What is his name? Shh. Rhodesia. Danny Archer. Blood Diamond, his name's Danny Archer. Danny Archer. Rhodesia. Colonel Candy. I even know his name in Gangs of New York and nobody else does. How does he remember all these? Are you talking about me, Jake? I know, but he says it. See in the film Blood Diamond, he goes Rhodesia. When he's meeting like Shannon Doherty or whatever her name is. He meets her and he goes Rhodesia. It used to be about Rhodesia. Danny Archer. Should have won the Oscar for that performance alone in Blood Diamond. And his name in Gangs of New York is the Rabbits. The Rabbits, I think. Well, his name is Amsterdam. I'm New York. He's the Rabbits. They're the natives. So so he's the Rabbits, I think. Amsterdam Valen. I think his name is in Gangs of New York. Is it the Rabbits? Or is the Rabbit's head or something? The Rabbit's foot or something like that? What is it, Ghost? Okay, back to the. I know we've been speaking about fucking Leo DiCaprio for the last wee while, and that's because of me. So let's focus on the first ATP Finals match of the championship. The Dead Rabbits. I think you're right. You are right. Valen. John is not going to be happy about this. Talking about DiCaprio when the tennis is on. Sinner, a break-up, a set-up, 2 games away from his first win of, I was about to say 3 points, but it doesn't really work like that, does it? So, can Steph Tsitsipas turn that around? Have you seen anything in Stefanos Tsitsipas that is going to change the narrative of this match? Jake, I'm hoping this match is done before the Man City-Chelsea game, mate. So, don't worry. Did you know something about Braveheart, Ghost? I can tell you a fact about Braveheart. Did you know that Brendan Gleeson is in Braveheart? Bet you didn't know that. Anyway, we're back to it. Second serve. Tsitsipas. Backside. Oh, that's terrible. Terrible by Stefanos. Love to Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner's looking good here. I don't think the loser of this match is going through to the semi-finals. This is a big match. Tsitsipas has to do something here. He's got Novak to come. He's got Holger Rune to come. This is a big one. Strong forehand by Sinner. Strong forehand by Tsitsipas, to be fair. And right in the corner by Jannik Sinner. He fist pumps. That is good tennis. That is unbelievable tennis. You can't come back from that. Changes his whole body in the same motion. Brilliant. Come on, Jannik. right at the feet of Sinner on the return. Sinner's back in the rally though, but Tsitsipas has hit a strong forehand and another strong one, but Sinner's still there, and a third strong forehand by Tsitsipas. Now he goes to the backhand drop shot. Sinner's up there though. Volley by Tsitsipas. Well played. I genuinely didn't know that John was sitting there lurking in the background. Hello, John Silk. Funnily enough, Jane, right, about this. I used to play fives, and one of my mates said one time, the reason why you didn't play well tonight is because your shots were too short. So what? Never wore those shots again, but it does. It does count. It does count. It does count. Braveheart is the best film ever. I'll tell you a story, Ghost. One time, if I was to say the Megabus, would any... Sorry, Sinner, I just put away a great volley to go 15. If I was to say the Megabus, would any of you guys know what I'm talking about? Yes or no? Anastasia, hit a pole. Okay, so where we are right now is 5-3. Sinner is a game away from his first round robin win. John, if you're there, let us know how Seville is. Is it warm? Well, we've got a thing called a megabus here in the UK, Ghost, right? It's like a no-frills bus. And it can take us in Scotland, in Glasgow, down to London for like £9, right? But it does work after midnight. It leaves at 11 o'clock at night and it gets you to London at 9 in the morning. Right? And one time I went to watch Scotland playing at Wembley. And the only way I could get down there was on the megabus. So we walk on to the megabus at Buchanan bus station. And basically the guy goes, "There's no drink on this bus." Okay, no problem at all. I go up the back of the bus. There's a guy with a whole crate of Carlsberg and there's a guy with a laptop watching Braveheart, literally saying every line to Braveheart, like every single line. And I'm like, "You're my pal, right?" And so me and him drank Carlsberg and watched Braveheart on repeat for about 7 hours until we got like halfway down the motorway. Love those days. Anyway, back to the tennis. 30-15, the Tsitsipas. He's hanging on here with his fingernails. Is that the red eye? Like, what is the red eye? What is going? Explain to me what is the red eye? What makes it a red eye? Is it because it's got a red nose? Like, what is the red eye? (40-15), Stefanos, Tsitsipas, humping the hound. Basically, it's a riding a greyhound bus at a great distance sometimes. Over days. Absolute horror. I've done it twice. What do you mean? What is so the red eye? Why is it? Why is the red eye? Please tell me, why is the red eye so drastic, so bad? Why does it get a bad name? I don't understand. I genuinely, like, us in the UK don't know what the red eye is. Honestly, we don't. Oh, Tsitsipas is. Oh, that looked weak and tame. He's a game point up, but you know that forehand did look disastrous. Mate, Ghost, come on. That is European flights. That is Ryanair. Have you heard of Ryanair? That is Ryanair. Anyway, let's get back to the tennis because this could be in the end game. If anyone nods to my earlier chat. Tsitsipas 40-30. He's probably going to win this game here, but a good return by Sinner. And they're backhanding it. Good forehand there by Sinner deep into the court. Sinner's on the run though. Tsitsipas is controlling this rally. It's a looped ball and he's going for the smash and he puts it away. Does Tsitsipas. So he's 7 out for the match as Jannik Sinner. They're probably going to towel off. Yeah. The way you guys say red eye in game for Steffi. Nah. I love Jane. I think Jane's great. DC to NYC. Listen, come on. Georgetown and DC has to be the most beautiful place in the world, man. How good is that place? Georgetown. I was there 18 months ago. Couldn't believe it. Loved it. Went to the JFK bar. You know, what's that one called? You know, the JFK bar, Marilyn Monroe bar. Went to that one. Pricey. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. And I bet you Jake doesn't know that either because Sean and Jake are from the UK. We do not know what the red eye means, but we see that and we go, oh, they're on the red eye. We watch films and they go, oh, they're on the red eye. Like, what? What does that mean? So thank you, Sean. See, talking tennis, you learn things that you didn't think you were going to learn. So next time you log into a stream, you go, I could come out of this with pure knowledge. It's like the chase. It's like the flipping chase. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Jake. But now you do, though. Now you do. There's a JFK bar in Georgetown, DC, where JFK proposed to Marilyn Monroe or he proposed to Jackie O or something like that. And I was in there. And they've got like big pictures about it. Right in the middle of Georgetown. Thing is, like, which Jake, Sean, here's another thing. Did you know that DC isn't a state? Did you know that? So I only knew that when I only found that out when I was over there. DC doesn't do, like, they do federal laws, but DC isn't a state. It's the District of Columbia. So it's like you've got your 50 states of America, but DC isn't one of them. It's amazing. It's crackpot country, but amazing. I'm telling you, I will find this out. I'll find this bar after the stream. Let's talk about the tennis, though. Sinner is 2 points away from winning. God, I told you, like, tune into my streams, right? Because my stream could go anywhere, but we're 2 points away from it. And this has been a rubbish stream by me. I'm sorry, guys. I apologise for the stream. Has this been a good stream or not? Like, because I'm going to feel bad about it later on because I'm pure hungover. Oh, what a winner. This guy's quality is hiding in plain sight. Really nice winner there by Jannik Sinner. Beautiful. 2 match points, Jannik Sinner. And he wins it with an ace. That is a special win. I know. I'm just saying, like, because I've been talking so much nonsense. Ghost, Jane, Jake as well. Like, I know you have been very, very kind, but I know I've just been talking nonsense. I had no prep to come onto it. But anyway, Jannik Sinner wins the match. 6-4, 6-4 in 1 hour 25 minutes. I won't be on the stream later on, but I will be on another stream. I'll probably come on the Alcaraz stream. Forza Italia, Carotto boys. Oh, we all know Steph is going to lose. I don't think so. Anyway, love yous and leave yous. Anastasia, thank you very much for doing the producing. Ghost, Jane, Jake, everybody, thank you for the chat. We went down a Leo DiCaprio road, movie road, an Avengers road. But anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you for the chat. It's been good. I'll wait in my bed, Trips. I'll wait in my bed. Thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.